So the teams are out. The Brazilians in their yellow shirts and blue shorts against Al Ahly in their iconic red shirts and white shorts here today. The second meeting of these teams in this season's Champions League group stage. A couple of weeks ago on match day 3 they played out a 2-2 draw in Cairo. It was a thrilling contest, that one. Let's see if today's game can match that in terms of excitement, in terms of intensity. The Al Ahly players getting ready to pose for their pre-match photo here. One of the biggest crowds in the Champions League this season here at the Loftus Versfeld Stadium today. Mamelodi Sundowns showing one change from the team that played out that 2-2 draw in Cairo a couple of weeks ago. Neil Mayema returns to the starting lineup today. Spelele Kulise is absent. He joins a long list of players in the treatment room at the moment. Rashid Daruk, the South African international centre-back, among the other players sidelined just now. Look out for Cassius Mailula, the number 33, has 13 goals this season. He's been an absolute revelation. He'll play in the attack along with the prolific Peter Shalulile and the captain, the 33-year-old Temba Zwane, a member of the Sundowns team that won the Champions League in 2016. Sundowns did play in the domestic league last weekend, a 1-1 draw away at Stellenbosch, and it's a much-changed team from that game. Issa Si of Senegal is today's referee, there with the two captains, Temba Zwane and the Al Ahly goalkeeper, Mohamed El Jenawi. The Sundowns team is full of South African internationals. The Al Ahly team packed full of Egyptian internationals today. Off we go then. Al Ahly get us underway. It's a huge Champions League encounter between two of the continent's biggest names, and the stakes are really high today. Mamelodi Sundowns have had a fine start to their campaign in Group B, and if they win this one, they will go top of the section above Al Hilal of Sudan. Al Ahly will not be able to catch them, and Al Ahly will be facing an early exit from the competition, which is, well, not something that they could ever have anticipated given their record in the Champions League. But if they lose today, they will be right up against it in their bid to win another continental crown. Given the start, then Al Hilal of Omdurman have been joined. Cassius Mailula showing the fancy footwork and winning the free kick. Listen to the crowd here, and they're still flooding into the stadium. With the game already a minute old, the Senegalese referee giving the free kick for the challenge by Mohamed Hani, and then Aliou Dieng joining in as well. Cassius Mailula has been a revelation for Mamelodi Sundowns this season. He scored a late equaliser against Stellenbosch last weekend, the opening goal rather. 1-1 draw, a rare slip-up for Mamelodi Sundowns. It's been a terrific run of form for them. They conceded an equaliser with 3 minutes remaining in that game. He's got a couple of goals in the group stage of this competition as well, as the free kick comes in. Mailula got the only goal of the game here against Al Hilal on match day 1 for Rulani Mokwena's team. And then a brace in the 3-1 win against Coton Sport in Cameroon a week later. He was unlucky not to score in Cairo at the end of last month. A superb shot that hit the post, run up to Morena's late equaliser for Sundowns in that game. It was a real ding-dong encounter. Mamelodi Sundowns were in front at the break. Al Ahly came back to lead 2-1, and then Morena with the equaliser in a 2-2 stalemate. Here's Kuliso Mudau, back the way to Motobi and Vala. Sends it forward to the lively Mailula. Back to win it back again. Mayema. Just 3 minutes in, it's the dream start to the game for the Brazilians. And it's the South American who scores it, Marcelo Allende, with a superb goal. Big celebrations in the stands. Big celebrations on the touchline from Rulani Mokoena, the coach, as well. Mamelodi Sundowns striking an early blow. A moment of brilliance from the Chilean Allende. He had two defenders coming to close him down, so he knew he had to get the shot away quickly. The speed of the execution here from Allende. And a stunning strike low into the corner beyond the reach of El Shenawi. A game that Al Ahly cannot afford to lose, and they are behind with just 3 minutes play. And Mamelodi Sundowns, as it stands, heading to the top of the group and heading towards the knockout stage. Marcelo Allende, who's played in Uruguay before joining Sundowns. Back in August, giving Marcel Koller an early headache, the former Austria coach, in charge of an Al Ahly team who might be doing very well domestically at the moment. Not had a great start to their Champions League campaign, playing catch-up in the group and playing catch-up in this game already. Ronwen Williams, the Sundowns goalkeeper, saved a penalty in the 2-2 draw in Cairo. To follow all the action on CAF's digital platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and TikTok with the hashtag Total Energies CAFCL. Mohamed Sherif brings it down. Went down very easily in the box. The referee says play on. Picked up by Allende. Buda will not keep that in. Such a challenge to get any result away from home in this competition. It's a long journey, of course, from Al Ahly to come here to adapt to different conditions, to what they're used to playing at home in Egypt. So they could be in trouble again. Mailula. Leads it to Peter Shalulile. Shalulile. First time ball into the box, headed away by Mohamed Hani. This is Aubrey Modiba. Mamelodi Sundowns on the front foot. Still the fans arriving here at the Loftus Versfeld Stadium. And they've heard the roar of the early goal going in from the vast crowd in the stadium today. Sundowns are missing an awful lot of players at the moment, but they have such a deep squad. Allende will leave that for Mvala. This is Marcelo Allende. It's a lovely pass. Mailula and Shalulile in the middle. Back by Teboho Mokoena. Sundowns team packed full of South African internationals. Set forward looking for the Namibian Shalulile. Shalulile bars to the floor right in front of the assistant referee. Free kick given. Peter Shalulile is a superstar in a squad full of some of Africa's best players. Namibian top scorer in the domestic league here in South Africa last season. Top scorer again this season. Mohamed El Shenawi, the Al Ahly captain, already beaten. Organising his defence for this Sundowns free kick. Modiba is going to take it. The Senegalese referee just having a word with a couple of the Egyptian defenders, just letting them know that any pushing and shoving will be seen. Cassius Mailula, one of the danger men in the penalty box. Mohamed Sherif and Mailula just getting a talking to. Mailula is not the tallest, don't expect him to win the ball in the air, but he's a real live wire in and around the penalty box. Modiba gets ready to swing it in, punched away by El Shenawi. Comes out to Neil Maema. Maema drills it in, doesn't quite fall for Mailula. Collected again by Shalulile. Oh, brilliant touch, back to Shalulile. And then goes down in the area. Referee not interested in any appeals for a penalty. Well, these Al Ahly players have the experience of big match atmospheres, of course. An intimidating atmosphere in their favour and intimidating atmosphere against them too. You'll recall that they lost last season's final against Wydad in Casablanca. Certainly the crowd played a big part that evening as Wydad won the title. Al Ahly's record in the Champions League is exemplary. Extraordinary level of success. The 10-time African champions. They've won 8 of the last 22 editions. They've lost 5 finals as well, including 4 of the last 16 years. To see them being knocked out in the group stage would be headline news. But Mamelodi Sundowns are a goal up already here with a goal from Allende. Mailula skipping into the penalty box again. Maema back to Allende. What a start to this game. Trying to turn. Al Ahly struggling to break out from their own half of the field at the moment. Back it comes to Ronwen Williams. Applause from around the stadium. Sundowns are on a terrific run. Came into the weekend 17 points clear at the top of the South African Premiership, ahead of their local rival SuperSport United. Well on course for another domestic title. Had been on a run of 15 consecutive domestic league wins. The run was ended last weekend away at Stellenbosch. It's fair to say they had one eye on their Champions League campaign. So Shenawi collects that ball. Trying to play early downfield here, but that's just returning possession to Sundowns. Coming all the way back to Ronwen Williams, and Mohamed El Shenawi apologises. The Al Ahly goalkeeper, Tabo Mokoena, before playing that holding midfield role for Sundowns. Back to Kikana. Captain, back to Kikana again. It's a pretty settled Sundowns team in the Champions League this season. For all that they have an enormous squad, they do have players sidelined at the moment. They do have enough strength and depth to cope with that. The dominant South African club, of course, Champions League winners in 2016. They're in trouble here though. Mohamed Sherif with the early shot and Al Ahly level. Well, if you make basic mistakes in the Champions League, you will get punished. And from nowhere, Al Ahly have got an equaliser. If anything, the Sundowns players maybe had a little bit too much time to think about it. And Al Ahly pouncing to the delight of their travelling fans here at the Loftus Versfeld Stadium. Ronwen Williams beaten by below strike. And Mohamed Sherif makes it 1-1 for Marcel Collo's team. A lethal finish. Low into the corner from Ahmed Kendusi's pass. Sherif with the goal. And what a start to this game. Mohamed Sherif with his 8th goal this season brings Al Ahly level in a game that they need to win and they certainly can't afford to lose. Well, it was an absolute humdinger of a contest a couple of weeks ago when these teams played each other in Cairo. This one is shaping up to be even better than that. Cassius Mailula turn away from his marker. It's good defending, an excellent recovery. Yasser Ibrahim. Cassius Mailula give any defender in the African game a torrid time. Right then, free kick is given to Sundowns to play it quick. The referee is busy talking to the Al Ahly player, so he'll order that it be taken again. Just marking the spot. Percy Tau facing his former side. Mamelodi Sundowns 1, Al Ahly 1. Hope you've not missed the start of this game, but if you have, 4th minute, Marcelo Allende putting the home team in front. Mohamed Sherif equalising for the visitors as the free kick comes in again. Mohamed El Shenawi punches it away. Thibaut Mokoena cross looking for Shalulile, who will keep us in play at the far side. Two yellow shirts in the middle. Comes to Aubry Modiba, touched on by Allende. Sometimes on the back again. Just maybe for the long range attempt. Might just fall here. Vane laying it off for the cross and collected by Shenawi. To Roman Williams, will be kicking himself and conceding the goal without having a save to make. All the way back to Williams. See how high up the field Khaliso Moudou is pushing on this right-hand side. Sometimes as attack-minded as ever. Thibaut Mokoena, he sits in front of Kekana and Mbala. Moudou likes to get forward down the right-hand side. Aubry Modiba doing a similar job on the left. Maybe has a bit more of a tendency to come in field though. See it there. Middle of the pitch in his own half, helping build the attack. Maema trying to force it through towards Shalulile. And Kekana sometimes will begin again. Draw is a much better result for them today. That lightning quick start to the game. So dangerous on the attack. Here comes Percy Tau. Roll ball all the way across the face of goal now. Didn't get a touch off a player on its way. Percy Tau, they know hear the Mamelodi Sundowns fans and what damage he can do. Now there is a likely player who is on the ground in the centre circle. The referee's going to have to stop the play. Mohamed Sharif may require some treatment. Top scorer in the 2020-21 Champions League campaign when he got 6 goals, including 1 in the final. Played in the AFCON final last year as well for Egypt as they beaten by Senegal, of course, in Yaoundé. Does seem to be in real pain, Mohamed Sharif. Ali Malul just getting some instructions from the Al Ahly coaching team. Marcel Koller watching on. Of course, he is new to this competition. Mohamed Sharif with such a cool finish. Just passing it low into the net. Knew exactly where the goal was. That is top-class finishing, but really unfortunate from a Sundowns point of view. Modiba got in possession, deep in his own half. Challenge on him, allowing Kendusi to set up Sharif. And Sundowns' early advantage cancelled out here. Mohamed Sharif will be okay to carry on. Perfect afternoon for football at the Loftus Versfeld Stadium. The venues for the 2010 World Cup, of course. Actual winners of that World Cup, Spain, played one of their games here, a win against Chile in the group stage. It's Chilean who put Sundowns in front today. Marcelo Allende with the goal. Sharif with the equaliser. 1-1 it stands, and of course a match which will be followed very closely by fans all across the continent. Supporters of Al Hilal will be keeping an eye on this one today. Such is the situation in the group. Coton Sport are already eliminated, 4 defeats from 4 games for them, including 3-0 loss to Al Ahly in Cairo last weekend in a rearranged fixture. That one was due to be played last month, but had to be postponed because of Al Ahly's involvement in the Club World Cup, of course, in Morocco. Poliso Mudau, away from Ali Malul, tries to pick out Thibaut Mokoena, but too much on the pass. Playing for Bafana. His breakthrough into the squad last year, played in a 5-0 friendly defeat at the hands of France just under a year ago. Nani Mokoena taking notes, mentioning Bafana. Bill Bruce has just named his preliminary squad for the return of AFCON qualifying at the end of the month. A decisive double-header against Liberia to come for South Africa. 10 Sundowns players in that 35-man list. Touch by Mailula. Mamelod will take the throw, and Al Ahly are not in a hurry, having got the equalising goal. Maema fighting forward, looking for Mailud, and that's come off an Egyptian head. It will be the first corner kick of the game as Marcel Koller watches on. He's 62 now, very much the elder statesman of the 2 coaches involved today. Modiba to take it. Swinging ball, but cleared away at the near post. has come here, and it's been turned in by Timbazvane, and Sundowns are back in front. And captain's goal. The inquest begins in the Egyptian defence as to how that goal was conceded. They failed to fully clear their lines at the corner, and Sundowns make them pay. Yasser Ibrahim, not sure if he's complaining that he wanted the free kick or whether he is locked in an argument with his goalkeeper El Shinawi. He was headed away at the near post. Look at the way that ball is returned. Passed upon by Timbazvane. He was certainly in an onside position when that ball was initially played. The Luckily defence had pushed up. They left Sane unattended, and he makes it 2-1 to the South African side here. Timbazvane's goal, his third of the season. Mamelod Sundowns, and once again, as it stands, back on top of the group. And Al-Ahly once again have it all to do. What a start to this game. Williams beaten by the one shot that he's faced. On either side of that, Sundowns struck 2 blows at the other end as free kick comes to nothing. Hamdi Fati went up for the header. All we'd expected. A tight contest. Not many goals. It's been wide open. Marcel Kohler's team training for the second time today. Won the Swiss title a couple of occasions as coach at St. Gallen and Grasshopper early in his career. Tunisian to take the throw. Ahmed Kendusi attempting to get the cross in. It's away by Allende. Looking for Shalulile. Tao Mohamed. Back to Hamdi Fati. Look for Percy Tau on the far side here. Boos from around the crowd as Tau gets on the ball. Ahmed Hani making the run, the cut back from him, it's away by Allende, collected by Aliou Dieng, and a slip by Tau, which the Sundowns fans enjoyed very much. Sundowns leading 2-1, they've had 80% of the possession, and every shot on target in this game so far has gone in. Here they come again, Shalulile and Mailula waiting in the middle. Lifted into the penalty box, cleared away, but struggling to get the ball to safety. The Al-Ahly defence at the moment. It's been a strange old game in the early stages here, and Al-Ahly finding themselves behind. What a situation they've often been in this season. They've had a run of 3 consecutive defeats last month. 2 of them came at the Club World Cup when they reached the semi-finals and then came up against the eventual winners, Real Madrid. They were blown away by the European champions and then lost in the third place playoff a few days later against the Brazilians from Flamengo. And then they returned Club World Cup duty and lost in Sudan against Al Hilal. 3 defeats on the bounce is not something that happens often to them. That result in particular, especially damaging for them. Left them facing an uphill task in this Champions League group, which is not what you expect. And I think Al Hilal, for all that they have a strong squad themselves, not fancy to come through a group containing Sundowns and Al Ahly, but at the moment, just one win in the first 3 matches. Al Ahly are up against it. Fixtures to come, but if they lose this game today, Al Hilal to beat Sundowns in Omdurman next weekend, well, the game would be up. Abdel Modem for the Sundowns throw. Mamelod will leave this. Budau will jump forward to take it. Mayema. Picked up by Aliou Dieng, but the referee's whistle is gone. Budau might go all the way here. Towards Modiba, Shalile has it again. The intensity with which they're playing here sometimes. Al Ahly are struggling to keep up with it, and they've got themselves another corner, half an hour in. Look at the smiles on the faces of the Sundowns supporters, how they're enjoying this. Ahmed El Shenawi beat twice in the first 30 minutes. Setting Sundowns on their way. For a drinks break. Heat here in Pretoria today, and opportunity for Marcel Koller and his staff to get some instructions across to the Al Ahly players. Huge backing at the Loftus Versfeld Stadium today. Just taking on some fluids and targeting what would be a second Champions League title. Mention the admirable track record of Al Ahly in this competition. The reality is that South African clubs in general have not done brilliantly in the Champions League down the years. Of course, Sundowns winners in 2016, Orlando Pirates won the title themselves back in 1995. That's it for South African clubs at this level, whereas Egyptian teams have such a magnificent track record. 10 crowns for Al Ahly, 5 as well for Zamalek, who are the team beaten by Sundowns in that 2016 final. Corner will now be taken. Time will be added on at the end of the half, of course, for that refreshment break. 6 yellow shirts in the penalty box, and the Senegalese referee again just having a word with a couple of the Egyptian defenders. It's Mohamed Abdel Monem and Cassius Mailula, who are pushing and shoving each other, and the referee is not going to tolerate it. Comes the corner, the high hanging ball which Abdel Monem lets run past him. Allende blocked by the defender. Visiting goal today. Likely captain. Marked some great successes in recent years with Al Ahly. His team trailing by 2 goals to 1. Mamelod. The 24th league goal after Marcelo Allende's early opening was cancelled out by Mohamed Sheriff. Good game, and so far living up to expectations. No doubt. Coolly done by Mudau. The crowd enjoyed that. Plays it down the line. Terrific pass to send Mane away. Mohamed Abdelmonem coming across to cover the Egyptian international centre back. Mudau has been outstanding for sometimes in the Champions League this season. Champions League campaign which began in prolific fashion. They put 15 goals past La Paz of the Seychelles over 2 legs in the second round in qualifying to get to the group phase. They have the advantage of playing both matches in Pretoria. Al Ahly with the top seeds when the group was drawn, sometimes the second seeds. Expectation was that both of these teams would be heading through to the knockout phase. Might not turn out to be the case. This Champions League weekend. Collected by Mamelod. Challenged outside the box by Hamdi Fati. It's collected again by El Shenawi. Such a live wire. Cassius Mamelod has been named in that preliminary Bafana squad. I suspect he'll make the final cut as well, Mamelod, because he has really caught the eye of African football fans everywhere with his displays in the Champions League this season. Maybe that Sundowns can't keep hold of him themselves forever. Mamelod does well. Picked up now by Allende, advancing forward from midfield and trying to pick out a teammate. Marcelo Allende's pass. Allende wanted a trial with the Premier League giants Arsenal. Rani Mokwena will be delighted to have him here at Sundowns. Champions League match has been played today in Group A. Petro Atletico of Angola up against the reigning champions Wydad Casablanca, and JS Kabylie of Algeria taking on Vita Club of Kinshasa. All to play for in Group A, by the way, but Wydad Casablanca are on top.